Welcome to Anna ARM YouTube channel. This is one of the series of videos that explain the features of our POS for SME manufacturing. POS in this case means point of service. This POS simplifies your business transactions into four categories. And these are: one, human resources. That takes care of staff, suppliers, and customers. The second category is inventory management. It covers product acquisition and the inventory control of your business. The third category is transactions. But before I go further into this category, let me just log in so that you could see the interface. Now, as you're logging in, it will prompt you to success or failure, depending on your credentials. If your credentials are not correct, it will prompt you that it's not correct. But if your credentials are okay, it will give you success. Then the next dialog box will tell you your access privilege. In this case, I'm a super user, so it will give me privileges to all the features, to almost all the features of this POS. So we have features from menu 1 to menu 7. Then the last prompt will ask you if you still want to continue as a super user or not. So I will only click yes. And this is the user interface for the POS application. So as I was saying, the third category, which is transaction, are all listed under orders, invoice, and sales. So these are the three sub divisions of the transactions category. We are going to explain this further, but let's look at the fourth category of this application, which is cost analytics. Cost analytics covers the cost summary of your production and your inventory costs. This is what I mean. For every product you acquire or you produce, the system has a way of separating product acquisition, and inventory management. So this is what we have here now: cost of production and cost of products in inventory. So you can view it on a large screen as this. So that is all about the four categories of this POS application. But before we proceed into the above categories to explain them further, let me just quickly mention one of the unique features of this application. Now, this application helps you to quickly see the summary of all the transactions from orders. As you can see, orders are displayed here. Invoice is, we have only two invoices so far, and there's the sales. That is, not all orders will make it to sales at the same time, because some orders may likely delay before they get to sales depending on the customer. So that is why we have these applications. So now the second unique selling point of this application is that it auto generates order number. Now let me show you the receipt of one of our customers. You can see that there is order ID here, there is invoice number here, receipt ID, and receipt number. All of these are auto generated. This will enable the business owner to know how orders were successfully migrated to receipt for every given transaction. And it will also help the accounting department to do their necessary auditing. That is another second feature of this application. Then the third feature of this application is that it provides a quick summary of your production cost and the inventory cost. I mentioned that one earlier under admin. So these are cost summary of your production costs. It may not necessarily be a factory producing any item. It may just be that you are buying, acquiring product to resell to customers. So for each product you acquire, the system will help you to keep record of them. While they are in the inventory, it will also help you to note the availability of those items and their the quantity remaining. So that is some. These are some of the features and categories of this software, of this application. Now we have a menu that takes care of your inventory, and we call it stock here. So you can manage your inventory for every transaction that you make or any sales that is made. This application will automatically reduce the quantity of that particular item in the inventory. So you don't need to do any other manual adjustment. So now, if you notice that, for example, on this red feed, it means that this product HP 6640G2 is already out of stock. That is why it's showing red. So you can now place order for it. So before you do that, you can also check or add suppliers. We mentioned earlier that this POS can help you manage human resources from staff to customers and suppliers. And that is the little we have for you today, but we are going to give you more detail about this application in subsequent videos. But before we round off, as I said earlier, a category of this application which is transactions helps you to keep track of your orders, invoices, and the receipt in real time. So do well to contact us on anna.tech360@gmail.com, or you call us on 0907 599 5114. Thank you for your attention.